He served in Iraq too, and he's a Marine.
Yeah.
I said, hey, how many of my people did you kill? And he was like, in shock. And I was like, dude, I'm totally kidding. I don't even, hey, you were doing your job. It's cool, I promise. So I'm not gonna ask you that.
For me, I lost a lot, but I'm happy here because my kids are happy.
Hello, what's up? How did your kids feel about America prior to coming here?
It's a big dream for them.
Absolutely. If you talk with my daughter, you will not think that she didn't born here. She's American.
When we moved here, I was 14. So my biggest interest in life at the time was the Jonas Brothers or like boy bands. The whole thing was a huge adjustment. Although we took English in school, we weren't taught how to have a conversation.
So watching Oprah is
watching Oprah and pretending that she interviews me.
Okay. Do you consider yourself an American, Iraqi American?
That's kind of a tough question. I think I'm both because I just feel like I belong here more than I belong there. It was cool because out of 10 questions, if you answer 6 correctly, you're done with the test.
So you get 6 questions right and you're a citizen?
Yeah. Yes. Okay, where do you want to sit? I remember one time that I was looking outside at the window and I saw a tank, which I thought was the coolest thing ever. Soldiers came out of it and they came to our house. They rang the bell and we let them in. And they weren't there for any other purpose than resting, if you will. They just wanted to stay there. Is that normal?
That is normal during the initial state of an invasion. Okay.
We let them in and they actually sat in our backyard for some reason because the weather was nice, and they had their little packets of food, which is something, it's powder and you mix it with something and it becomes a meal. And my mom was like, no, let me get you some real food. So they ate and they were very appreciative.
You're happy about being here? Is it an inconvenience?
It's not an inconvenience, and of course we have more opportunities to do everything that we wouldn't have been able to do if we had just stayed where we were. The safety, things like that, although it was so hard to get to where we are today, it's totally worth it at the end.